Hey, have you ever wondered what this mesh networking is all about? How does it work? What can I do with it? Well, this is one in a series of videos designed to specifically answer these questions and get you up and running quickly using the particle ecosystem. In this video, we onboard our first Xenon and add it to our already created mesh network. Okay, so in a previous video, we onboarded the Argon, and this is all part of a series to explore open thread mesh networking and using the particle ecosystem and the particle hardware which supports mesh networking. So we have the Argon enabled and on the network as part of our mesh network, WCL2. And now we're going to onboard one of the BLE devices that's BLE only, which is the Xenon. So let's get started. So we'll plug it in here. And notice it initially comes up in listening mode, which is awesome. And then I am going to launch my app, the particle app, and we don't have a Xenon attached to our system at all yet, so we'll go ahead and start. So we'll say add Xenon and then scan, and so we'll need to scan the barcode for the Xenon, and we're all plugged in and we are pairing, which paired extremely fast, and we will begin our update. And notice that it also does not have the latest firmware, so we're going to go ahead and put the latest firmware on here. So in this video, I'm going to fast forward through this whole process. I explain it a little more when the Argon went through the process, but I think you can go back to that if you want to, and I'll put some links in the show notes to see that in more detail. Okay, so that went quicker than the Argon. So it's seeing WCL2 as a network, so I'm going to go ahead and accept that. Now we need to actually be or find a device that is on this network. So press and hold the mode button for 3, confirming the device is blinking blue, assisting device blinking blue. So what I'm going to do is go over here to this guy and hold this down. Okay, so it's blinking blue. We will scan the assisting device. So that's worked. And now we have to put in our network password, which I will do now. So this is all happening through Bluetooth between the devices. So the Argon has basically gotten back on Wi-Fi, and notice the Xenon is also breathing cyan, but it's not on Wi-Fi because it doesn't have a Wi-Fi chip or a Wi-Fi antenna. It's doing this all through low energy Bluetooth. So we'll call this Xenon 1, if I could type. And we're done. So now we've created a second device, which is part of the mesh network. Okay, and finally, just to wrap this up, I wanted to log into the console and show the Xenon showing up here, which it does. So let's just refresh this, and we now see our Argon 2 and we see our Xenon. If we jump into that, we see that it's running RC26 as well. I suspect that it is not the latest release. So if we go to the Web IDE and again come down to our devices and we look at the Xenon, sure enough, there's a .27 available for it as well. And let's, just for fun, let's go ahead and see if Signal works. So when we tap on Signal, notice that the Xenon is now going through the signaling process, which is really cool because that had to have gone first to the Argon and then through the mesh network to the Xenon. And we'll do some more things around this in future videos. So I'm going to go ahead and stop the signal, and we'll go to Argon 2, and just for fun, let's try it, and sure enough, it signals as well. So that's it for this video. We've onboarded a Xenon. We're going to onboard another one, which will go really quickly, and then we will step into getting some firmware upgraded.